Never a time for Elizabeth to admit that you're Jake's father. It would have been today on the stand.
Lucky was sitting right there in the courtroom.
Yeah, but you know what? The damage with Lucky was done once she copped to sleeping with you. And I know it wasn't right for Rick to be badgering her, but you know what? She could have kept this from happening.
For all Elizabeth knows, I'm going to be convicted. Why would she admit it right there? I could be going to prison.
You're not going to prison. Listen to me. If Diane can get you out, great. If not, I'm going to do everything I can to set you free, if you know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Anything else you need in the meantime?
Just please, I'm asking you to make sure Jake is protected, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Rick put him in danger just by suggesting that he's my son.
I'll do what I can. But in the meantime, you want to protect your son, you got to beat these charges and claim Jake as your son.
You know, I would never understand what you see in Jason. I mean, he's a murderer, he's a thug, he nearly beats me to death last fall, and on some level, Elizabeth, you know that he killed Lorenzo Alcazar under Sonny's orders.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on, Elizabeth! Killing people is Jason's profession, and he's good at it. Hell, we may not know how many people he's actually murdered. How do you turn a blind eye to who Jason really is?
I know exactly who he is. The person I failed to see clearly is you. Until now. You're not damaged. You're not flawed like I once thought. You're vindictive. Almost as if you have no soul.
You know, you were my one chance. Had a good life. A real marriage. I ruined it. I'll admit that. But I loved you. And I kept on loving you. And I tried to help you in so many ways.
You never loved anyone but yourself. It's funny, you're just like Sam that way. So it completely makes sense why the two of you started this whole thing by sleeping together. In fact, you might have time for a quickie right now before they close the courthouse. Enjoy yourselves. Deserve each other.
Elizabeth slept with Jason. It was a blackout. Remember? You remember?
Stop it. She came home and opened the door to her own house and found you with Maxie. What did you expect her to do?
Not to go straight to Jason Morgan.
But even after that night, Lucky, you threw Maxie right in Elizabeth's face, day in and day out. And you were taking pills. She turned her life upside down for you. She believed in you and everyone else had already given up. I wouldn't judge her too harshly right now if I were you.
Elizabeth married me. She married me in this house, right here. It was the best thing that ever happened. I thought we got back everything we lost, but the entire time she was lying to me. How long have you known?
I've known for a while now.
You're my brother! Why didn't you tell me?
Why? Because I was afraid to start taking pills again, Lucky. You were strung out for an entire summer, and then you went to rehab. What do you want me to do? Elizabeth and I were afraid that if you had a relapse, it would just destroy you, okay? I couldn't take the risk of telling you the truth. And neither could she.
So you think Elizabeth lied about cheating with Jason to protect me?
I suppose there's no harm in seeing you. Now that the damage is done.
I am sorry that you had to go through all that stuff.
Why are you sorry? You're the one who wanted to tell the truth about us from the start. I'm the one who refused. I'm the one who made you believe that Lucky was the father, and after I told you the truth, I made you give up Jake. lied to everyone about your only child. And today on the stand, yeah, I could have told the truth. I could have, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. Because like he was sitting there, and he was staring at me, and God, I knew that I had already taken away his pride. How could I take away his child, too? And I also want Jake to be safe. Because even if Lucky leaves me after all of this, Jake is still safer as a Spencer. Maybe not. Well, maybe that's just what I want to believe. I've been lying for so long, I can't even be honest with myself right now.
Everything you've done has been for Jake. Okay, I don't know if you're right or if you're wrong. And I don't really care. I said I would support you.
Big moment?
It's a closed courtroom.
You know what, Rick? I heard all about your performance today. The way you ripped into your ex-wife in open court. Woman who loved you, trusted you.
Yeah, well, I hated what I did to Elizabeth, but I hate what Jason's done to her more. He's turned her into a liar. A hypocrite. A woman who would sleep with another man.
As opposed to a woman who would sleep with her mother's husband?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you did it. You started all this, you and Sam. You tore up your own marriage and now you're destroying Elizabeth's. You happy about that? Is it worth it to you?
Oh, I'll be very happy when I put Jason in prison for life.
Elizabeth didn't waste any time, did she? She ran to you to shut you up?
Were you following her around?
I'm a pretty good con, but I think she's got me beat on this one. Do you even realize what she's pulled off in court today?
I don't want to talk about it.
Then you can listen, Jason, and ask yourself what'll happen if you finally decide to be a man and step up as Jake's father. You will prove that Elizabeth lied under oath. She'll be sent to prison for perjury. But you will not say anything so you can protect her. You don't even realize you're being manipulated, do you? Make no mistake. She won big in that courtroom today. She made sure you will never be able to claim your son.
No, I only have one. Who's Jake's father? Jason or me?